Little step back. 7 months pregnant, would you have gone on a 10k run?
I could walk 10 steps when I was 7 months pregnant.
But you're just lazy, aren't you?
That's true too.
Right, as it's Monday, we turn our thoughts to property in the capital, and this week we focus on a common problem for developers, meeting the demands of today while paying due respect to yesterday.
And such a clash has polarised opinion in one street in North London, with developers being accused of riding roughshod over our heritage. Nick Walton explains for this week's Inside Property.
Little Green Street is one of the oldest in London. The buildings are Grade 2 listed. You can't change the exteriors or even put up a satellite dish. So you'd think the road itself would be safe. Oh no. Developers are planning to build homes on this area of land. There's just one problem. It's practically landlocked. The only way for lorries and the like to go in or out is through Little Green Street. Residents fear some of the lorries coming through will be wider than the road itself.
According to the methodology statement, they're planning on bringing up at least one truck that's 2.9 metres wide, and if you measure the bottom of the road, you'll see that's 2.5 metres wide. So how are they going to do that?
Well, it looks like the road will have to be widened and temporarily tarmacked. But how much wider can they make it? And how will anyone be able to walk down the street when a lorry is coming up it? Residents here insist there are alternatives.
This isn't the first landlocked development that's been attempted in London. And in fact, it's not the first landlocked development in any city around the world. And we know of approaches that have involved, for example, pumping concrete. We know, for example, of prefabricating large bits of building and bringing them in by heavy lift helicopters. It happens, and it means you don't have to damage.
Architects representing the developer Euro Investments told London Tonight Little Green Street is the only access to the site that is currently available. We have planning permission to develop the area. It went through an appeals process and that appeal was allowed. We understand residents' concerns, but once the development is built, it will benefit everybody, bearing in mind the derelict nature of the current site. It's survived the Blitz. It's survived over 200 years of ball games. Little Green Street must now survive another challenge. Nick Walton, London Tonight, Camden.
Well, there is plenty still to come here in London tonight, including